It is time for new listings at noon. On today's show, we're going to be featuring this stunning 6-bedroom, 4.5 bath modern farmhouse in Garrett Park.
And I'm going to be featuring a 4-bed, 3.5 bedroom house, which is mid-century modern in Chevy Chase.
Awesome. So, guys, I'm Ringo. I'm a realtor in the DMV area with Compass.
And I'm Alison Scimeca, also a realtor in the DMV area with Compass.
And every week, Alison and we go out and we find two of our favorite new listings. For those of you that haven't watched our show before, we go out and we find two of our favorite new listings on the market.
Yeah, and they might talk to people for various different reasons. So sometimes we pick condos, sometimes we pick houses, different styles. And so we just think that they're two that will speak to some people and maybe all people.
So we are ready to get started. Alison is going to share the fabulous mid-century modern house in Chevy Chase, and then I'll be sharing the modernized farmhouse afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. So as Karen pulls up the photos, I'm going to give you guys the address, which is 3216 Brooklawn Court. Like I said, it's in Chevy Chase. The listing price is $1,349,000. It is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 3,290 square foot house, and it is represented by Jennifer Knoll of Compass, one of our colleagues. I'm just going to start by giving you the exact phrase that Jennifer has in her listing, which this is perfection with a pool. And anybody who lived through the pandemic in this area surely was very interested in either going to or having their own pool. So that is a massive selling point of this house, but we will get to that later. This is a mid-century modern house, which we do feature a decent amount on this show because Karen and I both love mid-century modern. But this one's fairly unique in its floor plan because it actually spans over 5 levels. So you've got the various levels, which are up and down just a couple of stairs versus like a grand staircase bringing you from floor to floor. And as we go inside, and from the outside, you see it obviously has, some of the classic features of mid-century modern, and that you've got the slanted roofs, especially to the right there in this photo from out front. And as we go in, I will really start to be able to tell you guys about the features of the home. So I am not sure what's happening or if Karen has been lost on stream. Karen, are you there? Oh, I can't hear you.
I am here. I just, it's coming. I was a little delayed at starting your pictures. So if you want to talk, there it is. Here we go.
Okay, well, she's here. So I talked about the outside a little bit, but I can tell you guys right now a little bit about the outside, which is that this is on about a 1/4 acre yard. Okay, so here we are on the inside. So here's you're seeing that peaked kind of that slanted roof that we saw from the outside, and immediately you see this sunken living room. And I have been in love with sunken living rooms since the Brady Bunch days, and so I really thought this was like a pretty cool room here. On this floor, of course, up and down a couple of stairs, we'll get to the kitchen in a bit, but you see the kitchen from this angle here. You've got this beautiful stone fireplace, and you could leave it as is. I've been recently dreaming of painting a stone fireplace in like kind of a whitewash kind of look. I've been researching it just for a house that I had been looking at. So I thought that this would be a really great place where you could potentially do that, or again, leave it as is. This kitchen I found really interesting. So it's been renovated and it's got, professional grade stainless steel appliances and the things that we all want. But you see to the right, that banquette, and it has under seat storage, which I think is phenomenal. And we've got these 2-toned cabinets, which Karen and I comment on like pretty much all the time now, with the blue on the bottom and the white on the top. I just think it's a really bright, beautiful blue color. So I'm really into it. And on the left here, you see that banquette from a different angle. So, you've got your eat-in kitchen area, and then you have a more formal dining room, which we're getting to right now. And so this is all basically on the same floor, if you will. I'm putting it in quotes so you can't see me because, like I said, they go up and down a couple stairs at a time. So as we continue to go through, I think we're going to go upstairs first. And for the record, guys, we obviously don't put all the photos on here. We can't because it would take way too long. But we will kind of talk about the things that are not necessarily photographed. So once we get up there, we're going to have upstairs, we're going to have 3 bedrooms. And I will say that the bedrooms are very large size, which you obviously can't tell from photos. and they all have new carpet. Some people might be like, "Oh, carpet." Yes, Karen. Hello.
I know, I'm raising my hand. I will say the photos are a little behind you. Just I'm not quite sure why, but if you just want to talk and everyone just know that as she's talking, you're going to see everything that she's sharing.
Sure.
I'm going to back it up just a little bit to the bedroom, and we're in the primary bedroom.
Okay. So in the primary bedroom, something that that Jennifer detailed for us was that there are 3 closets. The primary bath in there has been totally renovated with a double vanity, so it's large, and it's got a absolutely phenomenal outdoor balcony, which you guys will see in just a moment. But I can jump ahead and tell you guys a little bit about the outside. Like I said, what we don't have a photo of, so it's fine to talk about it here. It is on approximately 1/4 acre yard, which I said, and it includes a greenhouse, which I didn't even see any photos of anyway. But and this, of course, is in-ground pool that we mentioned at the beginning here, and there's a 2-car garage. So back to the living room again, which is fine because it's a great photo. But yeah, not a ton more to say about it. I think Karen unfortunately has to just put it through a loop, if I'm not mistaken. So we can just take a look here at these.
Now, Allison, can you tell us about the downstairs? Because the downstairs I'm seeing right now is really great with all of the cabinetry, built-ins. It's really nice. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to get to those photos. So, so we talked about the upstairs. So a level below the entry level is a TV lounge, which has a fireplace, a full glass wall of windows, and an entrance into the yard. Also, a huge laundry room is on that level where you can exit the yard from that laundry room as well. And then you go down a few more steps and they have a recreation room with a bar and another fireplace. And these 2 rooms that I'm talking about right now have wood paneling around the outside. And the bathrooms that are in them they look like they were original to the mid-century modern home when it was built, as in they're the square pastel colored tiles that are very emblematic of that time. What's interesting, I've seen a resurgence in people wanting to do their bathrooms like that. So what's cool is you could keep it and you could upgrade some things where you wanted to, or you could add some wallpaper, or you could, just change up, a vanity or something if you want to. But I saw it. I think a lot of people might have said, "Oh, like it's old." And I saw it and I said, "Oh, that's vintage." And so I thought that it was really cool because you could really take this house and make it into your own. Karen, so tell me, so are the other photos not going to come on and I can talk about the pool a little bit?
You can talk about the pool. We're looking at the pool now.
Okay. Oh, I just can't see the photos. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry, guys. I didn't understand.
Mhm.
Okay. So now I get it. So yeah, the pool is pretty fun. And again, the shape is kind of reminiscent of the time as well. You guys are probably seeing that there is a slide, which I don't think I've seen a slide in a pool maybe ever in the DC area in a listing that I've featured. So I was like, okay, that's fun. And I'm trying to think what else. So sorry, now I finally understood that you guys were looking at the photos and I was not. There is, like I said, a greenhouse, which there's no photos of. There's a large yard, and there's a fountain in the front of this house too, which again, I didn't see a photo of, so I couldn't show you guys. And lastly, I will just tell you that open house is our Saturday 1 to 3 and Sunday 2 to 4.
Awesome. Now, in the beginning, as I was loading up everything, did you tell everyone that it's Jennifer Knowles?
I did.
I'm sure you said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Really cool listing. And I'm in love with the pool. Really nice. It's not too big. It's just kind of like perfect,
Yeah, sorry. I'm slightly mortified that I didn't understand what was going on here, but here we are.
Yeah, no, we were following. So I think we're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything else that any last notes that you may have that you wanted to mention?
Nope. Like I said, it just went live today. It was on Coming Soon, or private exclusive. I can't remember. So today is the first day that it can go be visited. So if people are interested in going and checking it out, there are the open houses, or of course you can reach out to Karen or I for a showing.
Awesome. Okay, so our next listing, guys, we are going to go over, today is all about Maryland. Today we're going to go over to Garrett Park. I'm going to go ahead and show the address. Now, while I'm pulling up, I will say a few things. This neighborhood is in Garrett Park. Just in case you guys don't know that as far as location, it's kind of northeast of Bethesda and next to Kensington. So it's its own little town. And a lot of people don't really know that much about Garrett Park. I'm going to let Alison tell as I get ready to pull the pictures up, and then I'll jump in right afterwards and start showing the house.
So sorry, Karen, you want me to tell them about Garrett Park?
A little bit, if you can, while I'm just getting everything.
Sure. So Garrett Park is kind of a slept on area, which is up towards Kensington, which might be an area that people are more familiar with. It's not far from Chevy Chase. It reminds me kind of in ways of like Shepherd Park or Griffith Tacoma. So you've got lots of trees. It feels very, like you're in the woods in some places, but you're very close to the city. So
and one of the cool things too, about the neighborhood of Garrett Park is that you have so many different styles of homes. You have some colonials, you have some mid-centuries, you have some bungalows. So it's a really unique neighborhood with lots of different types of homes there. So that's it's a really nice neighborhood. Okay, so let's get started. This particular listing is a fabulous modern farmhouse. It has 6 bedrooms. 4.5 bath homes. It's recently renovated and expanded. The address is 11115 Rokeby Avenue in Garrett Park. So let's pull it up. From the pictures from the outside, I actually just fell in love with this house because of beautiful windows that you have with the black trim. You have, the wonderful, I'm in love with white houses. White and black houses are just one of the things that really will catch me as I'm going through all, different listings. This house has it's surrounded by trees. When you're inside, you have all of these different angles and you're able to see all of the natural mature trees that are in the neighborhood, which is really nice. There is a fabulous porch that we're getting ready to see in just a moment. And this porch, it takes up about a little over 700 square feet of the outside of the house, which is really nice. It's a wraparound porch. There's a portion of this porch that's screened in. And as you can see, the ceilings are painted and stained, and the wood ceilings up on top of the porch, which is really, really nice. Coming in, you have this fabulous doors where you enter into the foyer of the house. And in just a moment, we're going to walk inside. Now, I love this. It's a clean slate. You can do so many things with this foyer. You can put a chandelier to make a statement as you're coming in. There's so many things that you can do. You have the double closet doors right there, just closet doors when you come in as well. And then it leads into your formal, this is our formal living room. Now, one thing I will say is, as I'm showing you the pictures, there is a huge basement, but in the basement, we're not going to see they were still working on the home, as you can tell when the photos were taken. So there's some places that we weren't able to see, but downstairs there's a full rec room, office, gym, full bath, and another bedroom and 2 large storage rooms in the basement. Now, as we walk in, this is our great room, and the great room goes from the front of the house. From the front, you'll see that there's a living room, dining room, and into the kitchen. So you have this open concept from the front to the back of the house. Now, here is our kitchen. We have one of the things that's going to catch your eye right away is a beautiful espresso colored cabinetry. And we have 2-tone cabinetry, and you have the lighter stained cabinets as well. We have beautiful hardwood floors, and I like the play that they did with the backsplash. And it's very, very nice with stainless steel appliances. You have your gas range, oven, and you have windows all around. So you have lots of bright light with recessed lighting into the space. This is our dining area. And if you look straight ahead to the door, well, we'll come back to that, but this is our family room. So we have our family room in this area with lots of bright windows. There is a door that we're not seeing that will lead out to the porch. They have a couple of built-ins on both sides, and they're just small enough where you can have, put some little accents, but so they're just a nice little touch. You might not even notice those. So now we're heading upstairs. This is our upstairs landing area. You have 4 bedrooms on this upstairs space. And this bedroom that we're looking at is our primary bedroom. And the primary bedroom has vaulted ceilings, which is really nice. It's nice to be in a bedroom with really high ceilings. You also have this nice little area, little nook, little sitting place that's has windows on both sides, and here's a shot where you can look. And so that can be, if you want a little sitting area, if you want put a little desk there, you can do a lot of little things in that little space. This is our primary bath. It's nicely done. I'm definitely a fan of, we call it the black hardware. So it's really a nice accent in bathrooms. This is one of the 4 bedrooms that's upstairs. This one has its own ensuite bath, which is really nice. And this is just another angle of this bedroom. But the bedrooms are all a nice size. I think we have another one. This one was my favorite. It's very darling, if we can say darling. And so we just want to show that it has a big, great windows, lots of good closet space. This one has a bathroom attached that you can go in from this bedroom and also enter in from the hallway. So that's nice that you can kind of feel like it's your bathroom, even though you are sharing. I didn't show all the bathrooms, but this one was nicely done. So all the bathrooms are all different, and they all have like little, different tiles and, nice little play, with the different bathrooms. I think the one powder room downstairs had black and white floors. Now here's the backyard. As you can see, there is a side yard that can be used for a lot of space. You did have a little patio area in the backyard. But like I said, there was still work being finished, so we don't have pictures of those. But the house is just, they came in and renovated and expanded this house, and I think that they did a really good job. They left a lot that you can kind of come in, like, some renovated homes, everything's kind of done for you, but this one is kind of like a clean slate where you can come in and be as creative as you want. And so that's one thing that I really like about the house. And it's just has a lot of curb appeal. It's just really gorgeous from the outside.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank Nora Burke McInerney. This is her listing. And she is having an open house on Saturday from 1 to 3. And I know, Alison, you were getting ready to add something. So
I was just going to say how I love the fact that I could imagine putting any kind of colored furniture in here or adding in some wallpaper. Like you said, frankly, the expensive, hard to do stuff has been done for you, right? So you don't need new appliances, you don't need new floors, you don't need new vanities, any of that kind of stuff that adds up. That's all done. Now you can just make it yours by slapping on your personality. So I think this is a really good one.
Absolutely. And it's really big. I didn't tell you, it's just over 5,000 square feet. So really large house. Sometimes you feel like, 5,000 square feet is like, whoa. But then after a while living in that space, you're like, maybe I could use 7,000 square feet or something.
Nah.
So
5,000 is enough.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm Karen Ringo.
And I'm Alison Scimeca.
And thank you for joining us. And we will see you soon.